Yo guys, up, I got the plays for you guys for the MLB games on Sunday. Two more plays here in this video we'll hop into in 1 second. We're finally back to baseball, and guess what? The last video we did cash in the NFL right here. Cash is 2 minutes, so the free picks are hitting, and the VIP is cashing like crazy. We're going to get into that in a second. First, before we do, make sure to drop a like. Like always, guys, it's free. It takes 1 second. It helps me out so much. We've been cashing with baseball all season long. Now we're cashing with the NFL, so make sure to drop a like. Do not forget to subscribe either. I post these free pick videos for you every single day. Go subscribe over to the Ghost Locks 2 channel as well. If I upload or you don't see my upload here on this channel, it's probably on that backup channel over there. So subscribe to both channels. We post every single day. But with that being said, before we get into the plays, we swept VIP again today, 17 units profit. And I say again because that is the fourth time we have swept VIP this week alone. So right here, we went 7-0 on slips. Again today, 7-0 on slips, and we did that 2 other days as well. So 4 different days. We profited 15 or more units and went 7-0 on slips in the VIP. If you're watching this video right now, you want to win and you want to make some money sports betting, get in the VIP. I know a lot of people hate VIP stuff like that, but guys, I promise you, go get in it right now. 80% off. As you see at the bottom of the screen, that is the biggest discount I've ever dropped. So if you go hop in the VIP right now, use code football at checkout, you get 80% off. It comes out to $1 a day. And when you're in the VIP, you get 7 slips texted directly to your phone every single day. So it's super simple, super easy, literally screenshots texted to you. And again, 80% off if you use code football. Just look at the math right here. In those 4 days that we swept, we profited 62 units. To put that in perspective, you can see right here, if the high rollers in the VIP who are putting $100 down on each play has profited over $6,000 in 4 days, and the $20 bettors, even if you're only throwing $20 on each play, you've profited over $1,200 in those 4 days alone. So guys, again, all that information is all down in the description below. Go hop in. When you hop in, make sure to use code football at checkout to get 80% off. That is for a limited time. I'm going to get rid of that before the football season really starts. So make sure to go lock in. Also, like always, go down to the links below in the description. Use code GHOST on Sleeper Chalk or Parlay Play. When you do, you get a $100 deposit match on each app. So literally $100 on each app that you get on. That could be up to $300 in deposit matches if you want. Then Sleeper and Chalkboard, like always, will give you a free 0.5 square as well. Also, in case you haven't heard me say it before, if you use code GHOST on any one of those apps, I will give you a free month of VIP. So if you don't want to pay for the VIP, totally get it. Use code GHOST on any one of those 3 apps, and I will send you a link to a free month of VIP. So again, either go hop in with code football, you get 80% off, or you can use code GHOST on one of those apps when you download and deposit on them, and then you get a free month of VIP. So it's either going to be free or 80% off for you guys, but I want all of you guys in the VIP. We've been crushing it. 62 units this week is just literally unheard of, so it's insane. But with all that being said, sorry, a little bit of a long intro. Let's hop into the play. So the first play of the day is going to be stupidly simple. Ketel Marte. This is a guy that we have taken in our VIP back-to-back days here. He's killed it for us back-to-back days. Why? It's because he's playing Colorado. Colorado, again, I've said it a million times, horrible baseball team, probably the worst team I've ever seen. Every single one of their pitchers suck. So when you have a team that bad, just take the overs on the best hitters on the other team. Today, that's going to be Ketel Marte, especially because he's playing a right-handed pitcher again in this game. Last game he played a right-handed pitcher, did very good. So right-handed pitcher again today, definitely taking the over on Ketel Marte, especially, like I said, when it's against Colorado, you're expected to score 7+ runs. So you got to take Ketel Marte over. Now, normally I would just take his over on his fantasy score. However, for some reason, Prizepicks has him up at 0.5 runs. That seems ridiculous to me. I don't understand that. You can see if you look at the 3 games, he went over and got a run in. All 3 of those games, he cashed his fantasy score. I really don't see a way where he's going to cash his fantasy score and not his runs. I mean, if he's getting 10 or more fantasy score in this game, 99% chance he gets at least 1 run, if not more. The only way this hits and this doesn't is if obviously he gets like 2 hits in the game and maybe an RBI. But even then, I mean, you look at his RBIs, the guy's had 1 RBI in the last 5 games. So he doesn't really get RBIs. He gets a lot of runs and he gets a lot of hits. So to take him over 0.5 runs, love that play a lot. Now, This is screaming again, just a classic prize pick situation where they're probably going to take this line down before the game actually starts. So if they do, that's perfectly fine. Just take them over fantasy score. It doesn't really matter. Regardless, I'm definitely taking Ketel Marte over in this game like we did the last 2 days. He's hit for us a ton this season. Everyone going against Colorado has hit for us a ton this season. Really good matchup, right-handed pitcher for him. Everything's looking pretty perfect for Ketel Marte. So you got to take his over on his 0.5 runs or his fantasy score. But I do really like his 0.5 runs. The second play I have here is going to be Riley Greene, and we're going to be taking him over his hits, runs, RBIs, or fantasy score, whatever comes up. Now, the situation with him, Prizepicks does unfortunately not have a normal line up from right now. Again, Prizepicks I literally hate on almost every video at this point, but they take forever to post their plays, so they only have goblins and demons up for him right now. If you could take the line at 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, or fantasy score at like a 6.5 or a 7, take the over on any of that. I think that's fine. Personally, I already locked the play in on Chalkboard. Chalkboard, Sleeper, Parlay Play. Like I said at the beginning of the video, these 3 apps right here, they all 3 have him at 1.5 hits and RBIs, so take the over on that. But the reason we're taking Riley Greene, and by the way, if you only have Prizepicks by the time you're watching this video, his fantasy score is probably going to be posted anyway, so it doesn't matter too much to you guys. But we're taking over on Riley Greene. The reason we're doing that, he's been playing okay, not great, obviously. He's kind of an every other game kind of guy, not super consistent. And honestly, the Tigers in general aren't super consistent anyway, but they are playing the Angels in this game, who actually have been giving up a good amount of hits and a good amount of runs recently. But specifically, the reason we're taking him in this game is because he's playing our boy Jack K. I'm not going to butcher that last name. I've done it before. Never going to do it again. So our boy Jack K. The last couple of games, he's given up 9 hits, 5 runs, 8 hits, 8 runs, 6 hits, 3 runs, 5-2, 6-4, 9-4, 5-4. You guys get the gist. This pitcher gives up a stupid amount of hits. He gives up a stupid amount of runs. And on top of that, Riley Greene is actually the best hitter on his entire team going up against right-handed pitchers. And obviously, Jack K is a right-handed pitcher. So in a game like this, where they're projected to score 5+ runs, I mean, they are heavily favored to win this game. And the over-under is like 9.5. So they should score 5 or more runs in this game. And if they do against a right-handed pitcher as bad as Jack K, I think Riley Greene should easily be able to get a hit and a run in this game and go over that 1.5 line or the fantasy score line. So that's going to be the 2 plays I have for you guys for these games on Sunday. Again, make sure to drop a like on this video. Always appreciate it. Never forget to subscribe. Again, post these free pick videos every day for you, either on this channel or this channel. So make sure to subscribe to both Ghost Locks channels. But other than that, before we get out of here, I will remind you, get in the VIP, guys. It's literally the biggest discount it has ever been right now. So 80% off if you use code football, or you can get it for free using code GHOST on any one of these apps. Other than that, these are the 2 plays I have for you for the games on Sunday. Good luck, Larry Betts, and I'll catch you next video.